them to come out from my face. Come out from my face. If they like it, they talk, they start to move. If you know they, I know my to go celebrate. If you want me to sing, I go sing on my day.
So welcome to your darling program inside the campus. Last week we talked about the relationship and lifestyle of the student. Yes. And today we are talking about the social lifestyle of the student. And so before we come back to the main purpose of the program, let's enjoy one of ourselves with one of our music we have for you today before we come back to the program.
My Insta, TikTok, and my Snapchat, you day my way. Lucky for all of the girls with them look my way. You day my way. Only you on my data.
Program inside the campus. My name is Kenny Afolabi, and I did not come here alone. I come with my colleagues here.
Yeah, my name is Olulade Mary.
Yes, today we are going to talk and we are going to interact with social activities and lifestyle of the students. And before we go to the main program, what is the meaning of the social activities that you, in your own perspective?
In my own understanding, we can call social activities encompass various interactions and engagements with others, fostering connections and community and personal growth. So that's it in my own understanding.
And in my own understanding, social activities is what? Is reversed to various activities. You know that in that social activities, we have so many activities that combine and comprise with the social activities. Yes. And it's undertaken by students in their schools or local communities. It can be maybe social activities, anything that's comprised with the social activities. And what the second question is that what are the influence of social activities in lifestyle of a student? What are those influence?
The influence is social activities on academic performance is much. And we have the positive and the negative one. So in my own thinking here, in positive ones, we have the social support. Friends and peers can provide emotional support, motivation, and encouragement.
And how can friends provide just
through giving them advices, and the advice must not be in the bad way, but in the good way to each other, which is the peer one. And if you want to have a peer group, you need to have a peer group with a good people, not the bad people. Because if you have it with the bad people, they are going to mislead you to the way that you're supposed to not go. And I have the teamwork and collaborations too. So group projects and activities, communication and problem solving skills in that aspect as well. And then stress relief in that aspect. And the negative one here is distraction. It's caused a lot of distraction from academic responsibilities to the students. And peer pressure too. Negative influence may involve substances use and substance abuse too. So in that aspect, a negative impact.
Okay. And the next question is, what social problem can cause social problem in society affecting students in life of a student?
There are a lot that is affecting the students out there now.
In the society.
In
yes.
the society.
Okay.
We have the mental health issues, the depression and stress in that aspect. And we have the substance abuse, either taking alcohols, drug abuse, you drink too much, you take drugs that the doctor does not describe to you, which is not right. And we have the online harassment too. There will be some people that you offend them, they won't be able to tell you face to face, but they will go to online posting it
to harass you,
harass you, spoiling you to the people that know that you are a good person. And then body image concerns and low self-esteem. To that aspect, you have your body, you don't cover your body. You need to cover our body, because this our body is not something we can just be putting outside anyhow. We need to use clothes like that will cover our body.
Okay.
And this body, you can't be exposing it outside. You need to expose it to the man that will get married to you.
Okay.
That will get married to you in your future. God knows the person you are going to marry.
You know your future partner.
You know your future partner. Yes, exactly. So that's it. And becoming difficult and academic pressure too, in that aspect too. So.
Okay, and before we come back to the next question here with me, we go back to the music that we are enjoying before we come back to the next question here with me.
Give you my last cash, spender. I show you my best friend, I thought you in this together. Give you my necklace, pendant. Show you my best friend, I give you my last cash, spender. Everything I do, I under 50, under. When you let me under 50, understand. That's the way you do, understand. All of my fans are busy violent. I don't mind, I pick you content. I don't fight the uniform man. Oluwa can you fix the problem? Turn down, fire, there is where they give it to make you leave me. Thunder, fire, that your reason. I thought you in this world. Give you my necklace, give you my last cash, I show you my best friend. I thought you in this world. Give you my necklace, show you my best friend. I give you my last cash, everything I do,
Welcome back, and I hope you want to follow us on our program, on our website program page. You can follow us on www.abntv Network on our website page on this program. You can follow us on www.abntv Network social. We also have our social media. We have the Facebook, we have the YouTube, we have the Twitter, we have the Instagram. On our Facebook, you can like and share and comment and subscribe and follow us and click on ABNTV OSUN. Likewise, on our YouTube, you can follow us on ABNTV Nigeria. And we also have our Instagram. You can follow us on ABNTV Nigeria as well. And lastly, on our Twitter, you can follow us on ABNTV OSUN. And to the next question here with me, Mary. How do social issues affect students in the lifestyle of a student? How do social issues affect students?
Yes, social issues can significantly impact students' lifestyle, influencing their academic impact and mental health impact. Here are some ways social issues affect students' lifestyle.
Okay.
In the aspect of academic impact, we have the decreased motivation and engagement, and pure attendance and tiredness. You know, in that aspect, your attendance will go regularly.
It will be poor.
It will be very, very poor. Low grades and academics.
I think money to also affect students.
Yes.
Whenever there is no money, how can students go to class? Even how can
do what you're supposed to not do.
Okay, when there is no money.
When there is no money.
Okay.
Because if you have a friend now, and your friend, the friend you have, is doing this, is doing that, is buying this, is buying that, and you to yourself wish to buy something like that.
Okay.
But you'll be thinking that, how do you want to get the money? Where do you want to get the money from? And the money you are getting from home, like the money your parents are sending to you, is not enough. The money they are sending to you is just to manage yourself. It's not that
you use it to buy handouts, you used to take
everything,
care of yourself, and it's not even enough.
And it's not even enough for you to take care of yourself. You will do what you're supposed to not do in that aspect. And difficulties concentrating and focusing in that aspect too. And here I have the mental health impact too. Depression and stress, substances abuse and addiction. Like there will be some thoughts too that you'll be thinking. You'll be thinking some bad thoughts, which you need.
Should I do that? Should I do this?
Should I do this? Should I do that?
Very wrong thoughts.
Very wrong thoughts that you'll be thinking a lot. There will be some place that you just have some trauma that you did not need.
Or should I go and see something?
Should I go and do this? A lot of bad thoughts will be coming to your mind. And then sleeping disturbance too cause it. When sleeping a lot, it causes this too as well.
Okay. And the next question, and what are those impacts of social problem in these developments in the lives of the students?
There are a lot of impacts. Difficulties forming and maintaining relationship. You just need to try to maintain your relationship with the friends you have, the people you call your friends. Because there are a lot of friends outside. There are some that want you to succeed, and there are some that did not want you to succeed. There are some that are praying for you, that are praying that they want to be like you, and there are some that they are not praying to be like you, someone like you. You just need to be careful with the friends you want to have.
You meet with, or you mingle with.
Or the friend you mingle with. There are some friends that they won't be able to, like your matter, they won't be able to say it in front of you like this. They will be afraid of you. But when they get to your back, they will backbite you. Even the one you do and the one you doesn't do, they will say it, and they will spoil you. They will spoil your life everywhere.
And those are bad friends.
And those are bad friends. Okay. The good ones, if you start making friends with them, you will know the good ones we are talking about.
Before you know the good one, you'll be always just focus and be.
That's it.
Take the good ones.
Before you take the good ones. And low esteem and confidence, you need to have confidence. You don't need to be shy.
Okay.
If you don't have the confidence, you can't be able to talk. And without confidence, a lot of people will bully you.
Yes, sure.
Because since you can't speak out, you can't say what you are going through, okay, what is paining you. You can't say it out to someone. You call your friend. They will bully you. They will be saying, what's wrong with her? She always do as if she's the only one. She can't talk, she can't do this. A lot of people will bully you in that aspect. And then emotional distress and mental health issues. In that aspect too, you won't be able to control yourself. Okay. From there, you'll be having some mental issues that you can't control yourself anymore. Since you can't speak out to someone, from there you'll be having some mental trauma that you don't need to at your age, at your young age, at your youth age, that you're supposed to not need in that aspect too. So,
and before we come back to the last question here, let's also enjoy more of the music we have for you here.
Holy Ghost fire. yourself on my neck. Stop drinking, babe. The light on the hits me for leaving. It's like the indica, it is a diva. The time that I smoke, this girl's been looking like what materials. Is it this or that? If I seek, I'll find. How I feel inside, I won't let you know. I am super high, I can feel my eyes. They say love is blind, but I can't see you.
Dancing is your own.
That song they ginger me.
Okay.
I dey feel am.
And the next question here with me, and what are those some common examples of these social problems in the lives of a student?
Let me first say the first one here I have here in my thinking is child abuse.
Okay.
Child abuse, because a lot of things are happening out there, like everywhere, that causes child abuse a lot. Like at the age of, let me just say there are some kids now that they are not up to, how do I want to put it, they are not up to average of age.
Or teenage.
That they are doing what teenagers
supposed to do.
What teenagers are not supposed to do. Okay. There are some kids doing it now, and it's very, very wrong. It's not supposed to be. And again, I need to say domestic violence too. That's a common example of social problems. And drugs addictions.
Okay.
Drugs addictions too.
You see so many small youths drinking or even
smoking cigarettes at their age, which is not supposed to be. And there are some people that is not their fault.
Maybe the background. I can say maybe family background.
Yes, family background
like
or
maybe the guidance. Maybe
yes.
They are not living with their parents.
They are not living with their parents. And nowadays, I can see something that kids nowadays, there are some things that kids do nowadays that pass their expectation.
Their expectations, okay.
There will be some things that either my youngest ones will do. I'll be like,
who taught you that?
At this age.
Okay.
Who taught you all this? Even me, let me just put this as an example. Our last born, he can operate phone, like Android phone. He can operate it, like, and then me that I'm your senior sister self, I can't even operate phone from here to this place.
Okay.
You that you are just going to
up to 7 years. In computer age now. Technology is advanced.
It's so wide.
Very wide, yes.
So that's it.
Okay, in my own cases or common examples of social problems, I have 10 common examples of social problems. We have the poverty. Whenever there is no money, even the parents who even sponsor their own children to school, it would be a very bad for even children. And the second one is corruptions. And the third one is unemployment. Whenever you go to school, read everything from A to Z, there is no even unemployment for them to even offer them. So unemployment also causes those common examples of these social problems. And the next one is what? Poor infrastructure. We had like the electricity, the waters, anything that causes those. And the next one is inadequate access to health care. Whenever the parent that maybe one child is sick or even he has a malaria, there is no money even to take care of his children. Even taking them to the hospital is very, very important for them. Very a cost problem for them. So those are the common social problem of these lives of the students, even the parents too. And the next one is as education. Yes, so even if you see outside that, so many people does not go to school. Even the parents, the children.
Education too is very important.
I can say it's very, very, very bad thing in this country. Education.
It's very bad too in this country because some parents are not ready to send their children to school. Let me just say because of lack of money, there's no money to send them to school.
Okay.
And then the child I want to send to school too may not
even have the
passion to go to school. Okay. And again, the child I want to send to school too he or she is not doing what can take his parents to that aspect to take him to school. He's not doing what that will make his parents happy.
Okay.
In that aspect. So I can just say that under the education impact in it.
Okay. And before we end this program, let's enjoy one about music that we have for you here.
Gotta see her face anywhere me I go. She make me go no. Gotta see her face anywhere me I go. I make her go no. Gotta see her face anywhere me I go.
And before I take this last question, I want to brief about the corruptions. Whenever we know that corruption, we have the violence, we have the stealing, so many that attack that corruption. And what are those things that can cause that corruption in the lives of the students? What are those things?
That can cause the students
to
the aspect of stealing.
Stealing or even violence. What are those things that can?
Let me say number one, the students, if our parent doesn't satisfy her.
Okay.
Under the parents. And then again, the friends too can lead he or she to the stealing.
Of corruption.
To corrupt. Even they can threaten her that your parents
don't do this.
Your parent is not taking care of you and you are here, you are sitting down. You don't have anything you are doing. So just join us and let's make this thing together. If they threaten his or her, and he or she can't be able to speak out, because if they're threatening,
she has no choice than to join them.
She has no choice than to join them. But I would just say, in that aspect, if you are prayerful.
Okay.
If the student is prayerful, no matter what, no, I don't want to know how they threaten you. If you are prayerful, there's no how God won't help you out in that situation. And nowadays, I can see that students are no more close to God.
They are doing what they like.
They are doing what they like. Okay. In that aspect. Children, now students of nowadays, parents are forcing them to go to church. Let's go to church, let's go and pray. Even on Sunday, the only day that you can just say, let me go to church to praise God. You won't. You'll be at home sleeping. What are you
even
sleeping
the weekday?
At even the weekday self. There are a lot of programs.
Prayer, the Bible studies,
prayer meetings, they are doing in church. You don't bother to go. Even in church, you can use yourself to God in church. You can use yourself in church. Because if you are using yourself too in church, there's no how, I don't want to see how God won't help you out. Because God won't be looking at you that my child is working for me.
And you have to be prayerful, yes. You'll be prayerful.
And you are praying to God every time. He's doing this for you, he's doing that for you. You are happy and you are giving him thanks because he doesn't have food. It's just to thank him, praise him. That's his own food. That's God's food. He doesn't have food. If you said you want to give him spark today, you want to give him rice, who is going to eat that? God won't collect that from you. But if you are prayerful, giving thanks to him, praising him every time.
And do his will.
And do his will at all times. And I will just say again that you may be hearing the voice of God. Or God can send someone to you that you should do this, you should do that. You don't need to disobey God. They used to say obedience is better than sacrifice.
Yes.
You need to obey God. Even in your own mind, there will be some things that you want to do. That one mind will be telling you that do it. The second mind will be telling you that don't do it. That's called temptation. But in as much that
you know the Spirit and you know the voice of
God. And you know the voice of God.
You will always overcome.
You will always overcome. And that one is called temptation because if you said you want to, the one mind is telling you should do this, the second mind is telling you should do this. And you don't know the one you want to choose between the two. That's called temptation. And you just need to, your ears should be open to God. That's it. You need to be prayerful.
Okay. And the last question here with me, and what are those your advice to these students passing through these social activities? And let me say, what are those advice to the government on this unemployment, education? What are those advice will you give to them to do?
And my advice for the students is, I've said it earlier, you need to be prayerful.
Okay.
And then you need to watch the type of friends you are going to mingle with.
Okay.
In that. And then you need to make your parents happy. Because your parents sent you to school as a student to make your parents proud. Now you enter school like you are in 100 level.
I'm not a big boy, I'm not a big girl.
You are not a big girl.
Mingle around anyhow, going to school or going to class anyhow.
Even there are some students that they doesn't go to school.
They just go to school just once in a day or
even
just once per month.
There are some that they do not go at all.
But they will come to school after the exam or before the exam.
Before the exam. If they have heard that they want to do exam like this.
And what are they going to write in the exam?
They know how they will talk to the lecturers.
Okay, to the lecturer, they bribe them.
They bribe them. And it's not good too. There will be some girls that they doesn't come to school. They will talk to the lecturer. The lecturer will be like,
giving them to a heck.
Without not doing my paper,
you are failed.
You are failed. Without not doing what I want, there will be some lecturer that they want to.
The fear of God of the lecturer.
Yes.
We also have some lecturer that will say, you give me one thing before you collect
that's
it.
it.
So that's for lecturer. And another one will say, if you don't do this, you are going to fail.
You are going to fail.
So we have so many.
You yourself too, you don't want to fail. So because if you fail, what do you want to tell your parents at home that what happened? Can you open your mouth and tell your parents that you don't go to school?
You travel.
Where do you want to tell your parents to?
Okay.
So that's it. You don't need to. You just need to concentrate on what you came to school to do. As a student, you need to focus.
Yes.
You don't need to let anything distract you.
Yes.
And if you see that you want to have a boyfriend, there's nothing bad in having a boyfriend. That is just called a partner. For you to have a boyfriend.
But just know what you are doing.
But just know what you are doing.
Yes.
Even if you see that your partner that you are saying this is my partner
serious.
is not serious.
You better leave him.
If you have talked to him at the first place, you've talked to him, you guys have talked, and he has said he won't do it again. If you see that he's continue doing it, you need to just leave he or she aside. When he comes back to his memories, to his senses, he will see that what he or she is doing is not good.
Right. Okay.
It's not right. So that's it.
Okay, my own advice is that let's be focused and let's know what we are doing. That what the Yoruba always say, bad corruption corrupts good manners. Yes. So let's do what's supposed to do and let's be focused and let's know what we are doing in our campus or institution. And that's what we have. And if you want to follow us on our website page, you can follow us on www.abntv network on our website page. And we also have our social media. You can follow us on ABNTV on our Facebook. You can click on ABNTV OSUN. And likewise, you can click on shares and like and comments on our ABNTV on YouTube or ABNTV Nigeria. And likewise, also have our Instagram. You can follow us on ABNTV Nigeria as well. And lastly, on our Twitter, you can follow us on ABNTV OSUN. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. Let's be focused and let's be prayerful. And likewise, I say that bad governance, bad corruption corrupts good manners. So let's be focused and let's be prayerful on whatever we are doing. My name once again is Kenny Afolabi, and my colleague here.
My name once again is Ululademiri.
Bye for watching and bye for listening. Bye. For now.
And when you don't do straight,